like a Zach.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Let us talk for a moment about one Kobe Bryant. Coming off another season riddled with injury. Kenny, do you think he can still carry the Laker offense?
I don't know if he wants to carry the Laker offense anymore. I know he has the willpower to carry the offense. He still was the leading guy on the team last season in shot attempts. But a year off, something to overcome, man. I think he needs to put that kind of energy aside and concentrate on helping some of the younger players as we go on in this season.
You know him very well, Shaq.
Well, at this point of his career, he has a game that is not dependent on raw physicality. You know, he can take over with skill. Early in his career, he used to jump out the gym. Now he's older, shooting a lot of jump shots. But I agree with Kenny. Bring somebody else along. You only got 1, 2, maybe 3 years left. It's time to mentor somebody else.
Tip-off is fast approaching as we send it courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
An interconference matchup, they feel the best ever.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for, really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Fine, how early?
Here's Kobe. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Buckeye, you're right.
That's right. Most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there, the steal and the quick push. And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
Dragic and the official.
For scoring. I take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot.
To the middle. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Now this is just getting rid.
Dishes it to Clarkson. Here's Nance. Connects from 3-point range. Nance has got 7 points. A screen on Williams. It's Dragic with the drive. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
Grown man's power flush with the long.
Fired up in the past.
And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Dan.
Just a great job of attacking.
Nothing yet going outside. Wade dishes to Dang, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, and look at
where they've looked really strong together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific.
Lets it go from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Wade's got 6 points.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster, and at times they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Right through the D for the layup.
You know, huge height.
The Lakers on the break. And the jam by Nick Young.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
For Dragic. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 16 points a game. 4 assists and 3 rebounds.
Comes in for Clarkson. The drive by Russell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can
Trail by 4. And Udrih kicks to Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll.
And you can say this just about every prospect, but I think with Russell, he'll need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play multiple spots on the floor, but each position has a nuance to it.
Oh, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all.
Shot from 12, and the jumper is on the mark.
Just rely.
Here's Young. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Young's got his second bucket of the
Team shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
And Young, here we go. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And nobody, guys,
puts up the baby hook. Here's Stoudemire. And at last, they get one to fall.
really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Russell with it. Left side, Brown. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 5. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly and figure out how effective you can be. And so it's just about making adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of great adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has...
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Wade kicks to Green. Jumper off the screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from 11 feet away. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Well, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season. Though his points per game average was up, field goal percentage was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team. And it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
And both free throws good.
In the game of basketball, you just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what, I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement.
Here's Clarkson. The stupendous finish in traffic. Clarkson's got his third basket.
And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Wade, it's in the bucket for his fourth field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Showing the quickness.
Pick. Here's Wade. Takes it off the glass. Wade's got 10 points in the game.
Those defenders look like
3 straight buckets in the paint.
That's good. Hibbert's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Deflected from 18 feet away with the second effort. And it's Hibbert laying it in. Hibbert's got his second bet, and it's Bryant in the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now it's possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in second chance points. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well.
Really maximizing their opportunities offensively.
And Green gets it to go.
Maybe he's not to the year, and as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. Even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
And one reason why the Heat did come up short in their playoff aspirations, they were very poor against other teams in the playoffs. So only went 15.
Dragic kicks to Green. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Green's got 13.
They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
The shot's good from Nance.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
To the middle. Here's Dang. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Dang's got it. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Wade.
On tonight. It's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Open look. They get it back. Dang. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good.
Excellent game we've seen from Luol Deng. He's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's just...
Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Bosch comes in for Green. Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Udrih in for Goran Dragic. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the...
Randall passes to Russell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
In the national championship.
And he gets it to go.
They are just...
Bosch looking to get back on track here. He lays it in. And it's a 9-point Miami lead. With Winslow, it's all about improvement and being great on the big stage. I think he can do that, Greg. You talked about, you know, what he did in the national championship run. Clark, he was a fantastic... Bosch, the screen. And Dang, here we go. Comes up empty off the pick.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Udrih. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, no one covering. Now, here is Russell. 23 points for him the last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and he also...
Off the mark and a bad shot there. To the middle, here's Randall, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but...
From the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Randall throws it down.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think...
Pass against Bosch. On the money from 12 feet away. Bosch has got 7 points. Young left side from downtown. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. Up top, Randall. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the Lakers. Here's Russell. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Dwayne, it certainly looks as if you guys are having plenty of fun out here tonight. Tell us a little bit about that first half. It looked like a track meet.
Yeah, it's a lot of up and back. Close down the paint, close down the three-point shooter, get the ball out, go. So, this is one of those games that you enjoy to play.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their playmakers were in top form tonight. They showed great court vision and great ball movement. That's why they had so many assists. It's much easier to defend guys who don't want to pass the basketball.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
2 things went on in the first half. Yes, we saw good offense take advantage of mediocre defense, but we also saw a motivated team take advantage of a team that didn't want to hustle. They need an attitude adjustment.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
13 feet away. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 1.
That's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off of teams, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still made.
Ahead. Finished off the break. Kobe's got 10.
Another pass right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the...
I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most.
Well, it was almost April, Kevin, before somebody surpassed Kobe in field goal attempts on the team.
Wade against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Wade drives in. Good. Wade's got 4 points. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. That's good. 18 points for Dwayne Wade. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It's a tight one. Neither team really able to create any separation.
We've been going back and forth, partner. It's been really, really tight so far. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And not the prototype power forwards.
Passes to Whiteside, and he gets it to go. Whiteside's got 6 in the...
Created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
That drops. And now a 4-point more. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. And there's the feed to Bosh. The 8-footer, and off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 13.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before. To the paint, here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whiteside to the inside. Shots good by Kobe. Bryant, number 5 here tonight. Brown, and he jams it with authority.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And Randall throws it down.
He is one guy you do not.
A drive by Russell. Good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Brown.
Came here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
Young, there's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Young's got 13 points.
They should continue.
Other guys, too.
Now here's Bosch. Here's Udrih. Good.
And really, they showed up in force, even as the Heat fell to the back of the pack. The Heat only 20-21 last year at American Airlines Arena, but the fans love them all the same.
Luol Deng is checked in for Miami. Here's Young. 13 points in the game. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity.
And far more assertive on the offensive end.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Myers setting the pick for Wade. Pulls up on the elbow. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Very nice.
Russell makes it off the glass. Feeds it to Udrih. And another basket for Miami.
Excuses for missing that one.
Back to Wade. Shoots from 12. That's good. And it's Udrih with the assist that time. Udrih has got assist number 5 here tonight. LA has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. That's good. Clarkson's got 8 here in the quarter. Here's Udrih. He's got 7.
I'd like to see him use a...
With the floater, and no good trying to get that one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 7. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Ball forward. Now here's Hibbert. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up. He got there late, but you do.
Screen. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The drive by Bryant gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Boy, this game has really...
And disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Shots good by Kobe.
I tell you what, I don't know what he...
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The shot's good from Nance.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him and he had to take it.
Dragic kicks to Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Inside, here's Hibbert. Power down with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
The Heat trail by 13. Dragic. Russell kicks to Kobe. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Kobe's got 23.
Kevin?
The drive by Russell, and he gets the bucket. He's got 22.
And that's exactly...
Keep feeding the fire.
Now here's Dragic. Deng gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
Not too...
On his 4th rebound in this one. Green dishes to Dragic. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to either for Bosch. Lakers leading by 9. It's stolen by Deng. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity.
Check out the game for Bosch. He's got 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosh. His presence on both ends of the floor.
Trains it from 17 feet out. Bosh has got 23 points.
That's a great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was any. Whiteside kicks to Dragic. And another basket for Miami. Lakers leading by 7. There's the dish to Hibbert. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs to.
And it's Dragic off the drive. They shoot again. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut. And there's the pass to Nance. Hands it from downtown. Nance has got 19. Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic to the middle. And it's Whiteside that time. To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a... And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kobe's got 20 outside. Shoots. And another basket for the Lakers.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter.
Hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Here's Wade. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Kicks to Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. He's got 24 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team...
.103 left in the fourth quarter. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket. He feeds it to Bosh. Tries from 16. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, it's frightening when Bosh starts to heat up like this.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Laces one from 3. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead.
Williams for 3. Can't get it to fall. And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kobe, certainly a nice road win. Is this something this team can build on at this point in the season?
Well, yeah, I think it's good for us. You know, we show that we can come up with a good plan and we can stick to it and we can execute it. And down the stretch, we can make big plays.
Kobe, thank you. No doubt about that, guys.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
Look, how many times have we seen games like this from Kobe? He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. His game has evolved in the last few years, but the recipe was working tonight.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.